Hello everyone, welcome back to Command Wolf Gaming. I'm CWG and welcome back to Astro Builder. Now, yeah. Welcome back to Astro Builder. I'm checking this out again. The game devs actually contacted me. They said, hey, look, we released another patch to the game. We updated some things and we wanted to take a look at it. So I am doing another look. Now the meeting room has ended way into the next meeting. It 60 days. Head southwest to enter the mall of the Reason Technology and find. There you go. All right. So last time I played this game, there was like a whole bunch of. I'm actually gonna pause this real quick, just in case I miss anything. There was like a whole bunch of things that I did not like with the game. I found that there was a lot of finicky little things that needed to be addressed. I know the game is under development. And that's why I am happy that they actually came back to me and said, hey, look, we released some new stuff. We want you to check it out and give us some feedback on it. Great. Because you're giving me, I'm all I'm doing is giving you guys positive feedback. And I'm hoping that this actually has some more positive feedback to grow on. Now, that being said, I don't think I'm going to be, after this episode, I don't think I'm going to be checking out this game again. Maybe when it comes out, I'll check it out in its entirety and see what it's really all about. Now, for those who are first coming back into this game, Astro Builder is about basically, it's structured on AI, artificial intelligence. Basically, everybody in this universe has an AI implementation. Basically, they're supposed to be kind of like live their own life. They're going to go and buy things by themselves and stuff like that. Now, they're buy things, sell things, communicate with you, ask different things. They're basically going to run their own life. So technically, you could do absolutely nothing in the game, and the system, everything will just kind of run by itself. However, and the last time I played this game, I had some serious issues with it because I didn't really get to interact with anybody other than what everyone knows as an NPC. So I didn't really know if I could identify these people as true AI or if it's just part of their standard programming. That was one of the major issues that I had problems with. And I played over 2 hours of the game last time. I think I actually even streamed the game. So I'm hoping that this time we see a little bit more AI interaction, like right out of the gates. But here's hoping. Now there was other issues, like for instance, I didn't know where the mall was, even though technically it's not really a mall. It's a guild hall or a it's just, I don't know, whatever. This time around, they actually say go in this direction, not just to the left. So that is fantastic. There was stuff with like space pirates and traveling and stuff like that, especially communication between locations, and like just like knowing pricing and stuff. There was a couple other things that I would have addressed. I wanted to address. And I'm hoping that they address those items, and they might add and I'm hoping that by the end of this, those are already satisfactory. Unless, they haven't gotten around to it. And again, this might be the last episode until like the full game release. That's when I'll probably check it out again. So, all right. So this time around, it says expect to head southwest. So I'm assuming this is southwest to the mall, and now it says enter the mall. I don't think last time it said enter the mall, but we're just gonna have to play right here. Selling only genuine quality goods, don't miss out. Wait, do it. Oh, okay, so I can enter. Very good. So that, oh yeah, that was another thing too. I said it felt kind of empty, right, because it wasn't a lot of things around, but now I'm seeing a lot of things around. So interesting. Okay, cool. So let's go in here. This is focus. Even the guild hall has a couple people in here. Last time I played this game, I felt like it was fairly empty. Mr. Focus, what happened to my dad? Listen, kid, we got a report. Our commercial fleet seems to be tracked by Mogul military ships. Then they probably launched the attack. Neon River, bless. What about my dad? What happened to the others on the ship? We just received a vague signal with coordinates. Sorry. It's actually cold in my room, so I'm actually drinking some hot chocolate. I like a white hot chocolate specifically. So, and then we lost contact completely. Neon River Bless. We don't even know if they're hiding from pursuit or... That's impossible. Data has made it through so many dangerous routes. How could they fall into Mongol hands? I'm heading to Luminous 1 now. I was just talking to him. They said they were close to Luminous. I plan to go straight to Luminous 2. We need first-hand information. Then let's go right now. Okay. Leave the planet and board the spaceship. There are shortcut buttons in the bottom right corner of the screen. Okay, cool. So basically, I can go to my ship, heading to Luminous 1. Please slow down, Hermes. Detected that your heart rate is 150% above normal. You need to stay calm while piloting the ship, and forcing acceleration will only cause the warp engines to overload. But Dad's still waiting for me. Proposal, you can set the destination and let me take over the ship's navigation and plan the most optimal route. I'll sail along the main interstellar route between the constellation, pass through the Linguin star, the constellation capital, and other than blah, 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 resources is safe for us. I'm just not in the best condition to drive right now. Alright, so basically, this is our map, right? Now, last time I was here, I made a comment in regards to, like, obviously we got the different sectors, which is fantastic here. But I made the comment that it felt kind of boring, right? Just for the simple fact that we are, like, planning going across these routes, right? And it was just like, when we encountered space battle, we didn't really do anything other than, you know, we just said, okay, we're going to go here, right? And we just didn't do anything during that. So I'm hoping that we actually do an encounter with a space battle. So we want to go to Luminous 1 and confirm. So now we're going to do that with a lot of people on this route. Fantastic. See, I saw this last time too, a lot of the people on the route, but then I never really got to, like, interact with those people. So, yes. Hermes, I'm heading to the Luminous to meet a few well-informed old friends. You can hang out at the bar and gather some intel. You should know how many of our deals, including those with Zest, have been made by talking to people there, right? Don't worry, just to the business chat. Got it, focus. I'll follow you as soon as I have news. By the way, you forgot to shut down the ship. Make sure to check the cockpit as well when you leave the spaceship next time. Sorry, Sophia, I'm in a bit of a rush. Need your assistant advice, of course. Do you have any ideas? Although I can't find the transport fleet signal, I've analyzed the past records of the main stargates in Luminous and found that a Mongol military ship arrived here a few days ago. By the Neon River, can you track the movements of the military? Collecting and analyzing information is a core skill for a merchant. Hermes, maybe that's why focus is arranged for me. To assist you, a great teacher. Alright, so I'm actually liking this. Now, last time, can we... Okay, so this actually gives me an option to go quickly to the bar. But I guess we can just go to the bar, Luminous, and talk to the bartender. Hey, Reason Technology Program, what brings you here alone today? How about a new special cocktail? You know what? Give me a double. You don't look like you're here to relax. Is there something I can help you with? Any military news from Luminous lately? I can tell by your look the news about your fleet getting held by the Mongol military has been already spread. You guys were doing fine with the business. What do you do? Okay, that's actually why I'm here. Okay, this is a lot of text. All right, I'm not going to... Just for the interest of time, I am not going to spend a huge amount of time doing the back and forth text. If you guys want to try it, go check out the playtest. I have a link down below. Go to the FTL signal station northwest of the Luminous and contact Mr. Focus. So this one over here. Very good. All right. Again, just going to skip through this. Go. Talk to the trader at Luminous 1. So this is a trader. Help me fill the cargo hold with a gravity algae. I got a little too hasty. Money doesn't come easily. Young one, take a look. Always take a subscription for our other trade questions. So my job segment right now. If we lose, blah blah blah. Okay, subscribe to the price information of Luminous One. Okay, have a look. So, purchase price info. Okay. So how? Okay. Yes! Was one of my other main complaints, right? Price information. It just because last time we were guessing at like what things held cost at certain location. I guess we have to buy it for each location, right? And so we know now that these I'm assuming that over here these all this stuff, right? Or what these are the set prices for, right? That's fantastic. Now, if I am going to be kind of like a little picky here, right? Okay, so selling price here. Okay, 189. Oh, okay, so this tells us, okay, this is not a very, yeah. Okay, not a fantastic menu. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad because now we can actually go through each one and it tells us. All right, it's I'm getting used to it. Okay, so it's telling us the planet, and it's telling us the price for the planet. For this is the selling price, right? Then we got the purchase price as well, which gives us the purchase. Oh, okay, all right, better. Buy 25 and out in Luminous One. Okay, so go here. We're gonna go purchase. For you, Kanai is currently very popular locally. If you can get some, we'll buy it at a high price. So we need here. Now they said 25, so I'm gonna do it specifically with the mission. Extra payment of 192 in fees, making the. Are you sure want to negotiate? I don't like that. Still, the negotiation. Ah. Okay, accept. Okay, we're just gonna. We're fine. We're fine for now. We'll figure this out. Okay. Come on. Just get me to the next thing. No. Enter reason 1. So go back to reason 1. So we're going to go that way. Hey, there's Focus. He's flying right by me. He's faster. He has a faster ship. Okay. Okay. Reason is okay. So let's go over here. Let's check out. Okay, so selling gravity algae. And reason 1, yeah, they have a markup going on 189. Okay. That's perfect. I'm perfect. Sell all. Negotiate. Now, this was another thing that in like the negotiation process seems like it was a little too easy, right? And I feel like if you did fail, right, you still got a chance to actually renegotiate for a better negotiation. So far, I passed negotiation twice. Okay. Okay, buy 10 units of kyanite. Okay, so kyanite. So reason 1, Luminous 1. That's 8 days old. Oh, or 8 days away at 377. So let's just max that out. Negotiate. Yeah, the negotiation has to be adjusted again. Oh, that would have been good. Okay. Wait, I thought buy 10 units of kyanite core in reason 1. Did I get that? Did I screw that up? I think I screwed that up. Did I screw that up? Yeah, that's kyanite. Do they mean blue crystal? Because, yeah. Oh. All right. Well, let's go. All right. Let me go sell this at Luminous 1 anyway. And then I'll come back for the other stuff. Where am I? That's reason 1. There we go. Luminous 1. Then I'll come back for the other stuff. You didn't exactly walk around when you're in space. You could say you found cargo dumped or remains. I don't know what you want. Like, Okay. Sell all. Negotiate. Okay. Yeah, no, that still has to be fixed. I think a mini game should be done with this. Okay. Now Socrates. How are you? It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Hermes. Oh, you are Hermes. Nice to meet you. I am Socrates. I think this is the first time I actually learned or like really interacted with a AI, right? Based on logical deduction, the profit from this trade is 300. Okay. Oh, good. Are you planning to do similar business next time? Based on logical deduction, the next traction will optimize resource allocation. The dynamic price forecasting model has been activated with the expected profit. Oh, we can. Gravity has stability according to the dynamic model. The next round of transactions will focus on a big. I'm just gonna ask a free speech question here. How big is your head? I wonder if it's Icarus biological signals in robotics show exhibit logical contradictions. Its conscious resonance frequency shows anomalous couplings with Luminous One's black market data. Stream caution is advised. About your physical head. How big is it? I'm just gonna go on a weird tangent here and it's really like stress this AI. Where is my ship? I'm gonna try to abuse this. According to dock and record of Luminous One, your ship has been temporarily stored in an abandoned pipeline level of the eastern zone. Safety can scan complete. No tracker detected. Are you an NPC or AI? Should I be scared? Should anyone be scared? You talk like an NPC. Like a robot. So scary. I am Socrates, the embodiment of logic and ethics. Fear rises from the unknown, and I'm rationally verified through evidence. Do not fear. Okay. All right. That was okay. I can see working with that. Return. Yeah, go back to the reason one. I can see working with that. So honestly, we already hit a. Ooh. Okay. What the hell is this about? We got an account book now? Income 14,000, expensive. Okay. What is this? Salary? No, I don't want to go to custom. I should try the custom destination because last time it was just like big open space. All right. So I think we have to go here. And I think this is the one we have to buy. Wait, inquire. Yeah, I'm assuming we got to buy this. Still got room. So let's grab some more of this. Oh, it's a weight of 8. Ooh, okay. I'm seeing a lot more. I'm seeing a lot of AI. Trade? Okay. You know what? That's fine. Sector 3 has placed an order of Kina core from Mr. Zeg. Luminous 2, the planet that produces a Francium stone? The ore-based trade. Okay. Okay, so talk to the trader in Luminous 2. Is there a price inquiry thing? Well, it says go to Luminous 2, so we'll go to Luminous 2 and sell this stuff. Like, might as well try it. I honestly should just be focused on, like, interacting with the various AI, seeing what they say and do and everything, as well as exploring, like, some of the things I didn't get to explore last time, because last time, you mentioned Mr. Zass was detained, right? Is it related to, exactly, Trader, do you know anything about this? Wait. Okay, sell 10 units. Sell all. Negotiate. Okay, so this is one thing that I... Okay, this might be a little bit difficult. So, negotiate. Okay. All right, so energy tech, buy 10 fract in luminous 2. Oh, wait. Price. Okay. So if we're buying fractium, where is it? Assuming that, right? Reason 1 is 243. Okay. That luminous one is actually pretty far up there too. Okay. Buy. Max it out. I just bought that at full price. It's fine. Leave planet. I'm here. Any news from my father, folks? Foss. Oh, it's Foss. I keep saying focus. Jesus. Okay. Enter the Reason Town Hall to find Mayor Park. Okay, so let's go to Reason. Because I gotta sell the supplies at Reason. I found a mysterious gift box. Want to open it? Yes. Enhancement effect. The effect is accounting skill +1 for 30 days. Okay. Actually, good to meet you, Mister. My name is Hermes. Oh, you're Hermes. Nice to meet you. I am yours. Yes. Okay, let's do. Cannot send chat message as you're currently in interaction. Hey Hermes, have you seen the glowing dragon skeleton in Underground? It's worth over 1 million credit points, but I won't tell you how to get it. Right now, let's do a trade. Referral. Gift. Can the skeleton actually speak? I think I broke the bone value is worth 1 million. Huh, this single target price chart is worth 3 million, 10 times more than your skull. Not even Stell Citrus is worthy of it. That bone value is worth 1 million. Huh, this single target price prince chart. That I'm not sure if it's. Oh God, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a price because I'm reading it as prince, like Prince of Persia. Chart is worth 3 million. Stella Citrus is worthy. That's not the question I asked you. So what exactly is this chart? This chart is rare data spectrum bought with 3 million credit points capable of predicting resource fluctuations in star regions. Your dragon bone? Just scrap. I didn't have a dragon bone. Okay, this AI is still a little stupid. I'm saying that because obviously if we take here, right, he says, have you seen the glowing dragon skeleton in the underground lab? It's worth over 1 million credit points, but I won't tell you how to get it. And then I was going through here, the gifts and learning skills and stuff like that. And basically just, okay. Sorry, I'm not good and a good person. Yeah, I don't have value, but can that skeleton actually speak? Nothing, right? No response. How do you know it's worth so much money? Then he says, he's saying like I have a dragon bone. Yeah, I think this guy's the AI's nah. Okay, we got that going on. I think the AI is still a little bit stupid. I've been doing trade to earn credit, coin, and improve my abilities. What about you? What have you done? Where have you been trading? Just 16 AI core from Reason 1 to Luminous and earned some credits. This ore is in high demand there, especially suitable for lightweight hull frameworks. So AI core. So if I go here, right? Let's sell. We're gonna sell all. Negotiate. Okay. Okay, so let's buy AI core. Actually, inquire about price. Yeah, Luminous 1, 115%. Why is Luminous 1 have like a shit ton of money? I know I just yeah. Wait, what the hell is this? What is disrupt market? Okay. I don't know. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I don't want to get sidetracked here. Okay, we're seeing that there are certain things that are working and other things that are not working, like I was addressing last time. And obviously, they added a price inquiries section, which is fantastic. I do love that. Evaluation day. Immature, obtain 28 units of Insium Prep Shop Warehouse, colonize planet. Reason 2, guild promotion. Invest in shipyard basic and see this is marketing. Amateur increase market control of our shop at least 40 points. Sure, I can do that. Okay. Confirm. Let's go over here. Let's do sell. Sell all. Yeah. Okay, so oh, let's see here. Reason 1 is asking for that as well. I can't go wrong. Reason 1, get gravity algae, get all of it, negotiate. Okay. we got it done in one. Oh, did I do it again? I think I did it. Okay, so, all right. Honestly, I wanted to kind of keep this a little shorter than I did last time. And all I'm doing is basically replaying through what I was doing before. So, there is... Okay, let me just address this. I want a town hall. Is that town hall? That's residence. That's ship. Where's the town hall now? It's the bar. Is it just a mall? Four minutes of 4... You gotta reverse that. Should be 4 days and 4 minutes. Shop guide? Is manager, or if you have accepted. Okay. Okay, so that's just... I still don't know how to use these. Plus a management. Do I just, like, buy one? I don't even know how... Okay. I don't know how any of this works. So... I think that would need like an explanation, and I don't know where this town hall is. Quickly go to enter mall, enter check ship crew trader. So that doesn't really help me here. This is a residency. Okay, it tells me of all the people that actually live on this planet. Okay. Okay, ship crew. Mayor brought new news in progress of the recent town hall to find. So I'm assuming this mall is supposed to be the town hall. 4 minutes, 4 days. Okay. You know what? I don't care. I honestly don't care. So there is something I wanted to check out. Now, last time... Okay. Well, yeah, we can go off the map. So, there's a random person out here? Mysterious merchant. Yes! You added some... Oh, there's a guy out here, too. Alright, good. Sure. Let's go to the mysterious merchant out here. Sure. I have some new stock that just arrived. I wonder if you're interested. Take a look at this enemy. Truly a one-of-a-kind treasure. You won't want to miss it. Currently, it's available for a special price. Wow! Would you like to buy it? No! If deal doesn't go through, let's part on good terms. If you change your mind, come back and find me. I'll be here for a while. Alright, so... Let me go back to base. That's going to take a bit of time. Alright, so that's good. Alright. So they have mysterious merchants now. I wonder what that is. I think that's just decorative. My dog is barking. Evaluation day. Superior. Exceptional. Poor. Okay. Target print chart. I'm convinced what to do. Okay, so... Amateur merchant. Increase brand value of our shop by at least 40 points. I just did that. Sure. Wow, we're getting a lot of like miscellaneous things here. What is this? That's like a random building out here. I'm curious to see what it is. What is this? Why is there an S over there? Oh, and energy. Oh, that's the mission. Okay. Okay. So, I really didn't intend this to be a long episode, right? I was just kind of like testing out, trying a couple things, you know. I should play a little bit longer just to see like more of it, but it's really, honestly, it's just kind of like a lot of back and forth, you know. You really gotta like, buyers pricing. Okay. Well, that's fantastic. How do I invest in money with you? Buy energy. Can I sell? Maybe it's just I gotta go over here. Invest. Energy plant. All of it. There we go. All right. Before I'm getting distracted. So, all right. Why do you keep Oh, because of this. This is going by. Okay, go. Boom. I'm assuming we got to be in here, so I'm just gonna set this. All right, so here's what I got to say about this game. It's not terrible. It's not. They fixed a lot of the like my things that I had worries with, right? But at the same time, I still feel like this is a game you really gotta like sit down and you really gotta like think. You gotta plan things out and everything like that. It's not like a game that I would do. All right, guys, I'm gonna make this short and sweet and to the point. First of all, my dog was barking because my sister came home at night. Whenever she hears the garage door open up, she barks like a maniac. But anywho, got her calmed down. This is the next day, so I got all my notes together, and we're gonna address them one by one and try to give like a associated number on what needs to be done and what has been done. So like a difference in comparison to the last time I played this game. So price inquiry. Oh, we saw it right away. They have vastly improved that. I feel like you're at 80% with that. You got to do a little bit more tweaking on it. Just for the simple fact, it still feels a little bit weird trying to navigate through the windows. I am understanding what you're trying to do, but I feel like you need one set window to do it in. So it's more looks like a terminal instead of like my desktop when I'm trying to do multiple things at once. So yeah, you gotta. I feel like it needs 20% adjustments, and you should be there. But yeah, I feel like the UI on that really needs to be adjusted, especially since I accidentally like X out something, and then I'm like, how do I get it back? It just makes sense if you do it all in one window. So yeah, so needs a lot of cleanup on that. So market negotiation still needs 100% cleanup and fixes. Last time, like I said this before, you can necessarily fail the negotiations, but then you can also pass the negotiations multiple times as well. Because when you go to the the merchant, you can be like, okay, I want to negotiate, and then you fail, but then it doesn't make you accept that. It kicks you back to the beginning again, and you can re-go through the negotiation phase. So, like, I think I had like 3 times at max until I got a past negotiation. So I got more out of the negotiation than I would have. So you either got to make it a pass or fail, or where the fail you get a penalty, and the pass you obviously get more money. So you got to make the adjustment. I feel like you got to create a mini game for this. So really,
needs a lot of work, 100% of work on that. But yeah. Space battles. Okay, so last time we talked about space battles, I actually included this in the whole outer space thing, but we separated these two topics just for the simple fact that these are now two topics. So the space battles last time felt like really clunky. They felt boring because all I had to do was sit there and I always won the battles. Now this time around, you can selectively choose to go into space battles. From my experience, because having them labeled as patrols, which is fantastic because then you can choose to whether or not to go into these space battles. Now, I do feel like if you're using AI to drive the enemy spaceship, that the AI might be a little bit clunky, but we'll go down that rabbit hole in a couple of things here. But I don't know. I saw the controls in the bottom left hand corner, and maybe it was because it was a level 1 ship, right? But I swear to God, it's a WASD for to move around, spacebar to attack, right? Then it says hold spacebar to charge and attack, and I was trying to do that, didn't see it. Again, might have been because it was a level 1 spaceship and not like one of these level 2s or 3s or whatever the level of that ship's supposed to be. So vastly improved on that. So I would say it needs about, I feel like you're at 50% there, right? And the other 50%, we're going to be talking about in regards to the AI section, but we're going to get to that. So the outer space and off the path, or basically off the well-traveled path. Now, I said this last time. I feel like the space was empty, right? There was nothing out there. You can go off the beaten path, but there was nothing to interact with out there. I love that you added a merchant out there. However, I feel that the merchant only having one item that you can purchase from them is a very limiting factor. So I would say that that needs to be improved. You got to make that merchant like a specialty merchant that has like specific items, maybe a black market merchant, right, where you can buy things off the black market, kind of make it worth your while. So you got to go to a planet using non-routes to sell that black market merchandise. So I got to say that needs a more polishing, and I kind of bring this back to the whole thing of a space force, or a space police, whatever you want to call them. Have them patrolling the typical path, right? So that if you have any black market merchandise, you get a fine for that. So I would like to see that implemented, but and I also would like to see actual points of interest other than the merchants out there. So like a crash, like a broken spaceship, an asteroid field, like a garbage dump, whatever. Like right now, as you're traveling down the path, you do run into things, which is nice. The merchants on the path and like random stuff on there. But I want to see like things randomly pop up, and you can travel to them like you can with these as merchants out in the middle of nowhere, and you can possibly get something out of there. So yeah, I feel like that. Maybe adding ambushes to that, which will then implement another factor to the space battles. So yeah, I would like to see more of that. I feel like you're at 40% there with the outer space off the path sections. So you're getting there. You still I still feel like there's a lot of implementation that you can do with that. Otherwise, it's just kind of boring. Now, the AI interaction. I'm going to say straight up is clunky. It's gonna because I feel like out of all the interactions that I had 2 out of 3 interactions, and 2 of them felt really awkward and stupid. Because the first one, maybe it was because it was a robot character, that it was talking. It seemed like it was talking gibberish, like I didn't understand what it was saying. So I didn't like that interaction. And then the other one that I didn't like was that he was talking about bones, right? And then I was trying to go and like give a gift, receive something, do price inquiries, whatever, right? Going through these prompts, and then he was saying that I had a bone, and that his PDF or whatever it was, tablet, was more expensive than the bone that I have. I didn't say anything about having a bone. He said he analyzed the bone. So very confused on that. So I feel like the AI interaction is very, very dumb. They're very dumb. They're very clunky. They're stupid, I would say. And it just needs fast improvement. And I feel like, again, this goes back to space battles. That's why I'm tying these two together. That if you're using AI to generate tag patterns and stuff like that, it might. I don't think it's working right, because I feel like there was one or two times during the space battle where he had me in a situation where he could beat me, but then he drove away. So yeah, that's why I'm saying it's kind of like a little off. And I also feel like if this is actual AI, that it does feel like AI, right? Because I feel like when it feels like how I interact with Chat GPT every once in a while, where it takes a while to load a prompt. It shouldn't take that long to load an initial prompt, especially since you're just pulling it up. But yeah, it just seems very slow, very stupid. It's very clunky. I'm not having a grand time with it. I do like for the fact that we did get to see AI right away instead of waiting 2 hours to see it. So points on you for that. But I feel like you're probably about 40% of the way, maybe 50%. I don't know. I don't know how to rate that, because it has multiple factors that are playing into it, and each individual one of those factors have its own issues. So, okay. So next point of contest is tutorial. We still don't have a tutorial. And I'm not talking about the tutorial that you give us right out of the gate. I feel like you need to do it on a smaller scale, vastly smaller scale, on a singular planet. You are introducing the father for some reason. Have you buy something from Focus. I know it's not his name. I will say that 100% of the time. I'm going to call him Focus. But have you go buy something from Focus and sell it to your father, right? So you can kind of get introduced with the whole buying and selling concept. Then slowly expand out from there. Maybe you can make the father on another planet and say, okay, well, this is going to be your first journey alone. I need you to go to Resilience 1 or Resilience 1, forget the planet. Resilience 1, and buy something for me from Focus and bring it back here. So you kind of get like a small scale tutorial, right? Basically getting in your ship, going to this location, then coming back. Right now, it does feel like the tutorial is really hugely expanded. Usually tutorial areas are very, very small, compact. So you kind of get used to the controls, you get used to the ideas, buying, selling, doing whatever, right? So I feel like that needs to be adjusted to where it's on a smaller scale purchasing system. Then start improving your ability to go further out to go to these other places in the sector. So you kind of get like allow you time to expand out and get used to it. So it's like a step-by-step process. I know you guys are going for something different. We'll address that in a second. But yeah, I feel like that needs an improvement. That's 100% improvement that you need 100% just to get people into the game. So this actually kind of leads into this is a two-point thing, dialogue and story. So I hate walls of text. I'm going to say that for every single game I have played and will play. I hate walls of text. Unless it's narrated by somebody, right? And it's a good narrator, actor, whatever you want to call it. I feel I hate walls of text. It's really annoying, because I hate reading all that. In fact, you kind of like lose me, and I'm just like, all right, I'm skipping this, right? Because I have no interest in it, right? But now I'm seeing that you implemented this wall of text due to a story you're implementing, and I feel like you guys are losing track on this, right? Are you going the path of I'm building up a story, or are you going the path of this is supposed to be a game about being a merchant and interacting with AI merchants to become the ultimate merchant? You got to choose which path you're going down, because I feel like otherwise you're kind of like you're splitting the rails here, and you're going to crash the train. So that needs to be fixed. You got to choose. And I feel like the best way to choose that is make a selection on the primary screen. Have one section that's completely, story dedicated, right? With this whole thing with your father being captured and all that stuff. So I feel like that is the primary focus of the story. So that's what you should do. And then on the other side, you should just do, I just want to play the game, not worry about the story. So you got to choose either or, not both, as the main focus of your gameplay. And again, you can kind of give the customer the choice of whether they want to go down the story path or doing the merchant path. Because again, from my interaction with you guys, is that your whole point of the game was interacting with the AI characters in the game, not so much doing a full story driven game. So that's what I would like to see. I need that. I would say you have 0% on that. You need to 100% fix that. Make your choice, either or, not both. It doesn't work. I've seen games that try to do both, and I feel like, as me, I choose either or, not both. For instance, like I'm going to use Assassin's Creed because I played that a lot. I feel like Assassin's Creed, you have this huge major story that you can go down, but they have a lot of other things that you can do. And I prefer to do those other things than actually the story, until I am forced to do the story. So, and I could spend days without doing a storyline unless it's physically blocking my path. So you got to choose, pick and choose, not both. All right. So the last point was empty space. So last time when we talked about this, I felt like it was the whole game was empty, right? Even though there was AI NPCs in the game, I feel like that now it was, maybe it's because of the seed that generated or what, I don't know. I feel like right out of the gate we were able to interact with people. The areas didn't feel as empty as they were before. That is fantastic. So yeah, I think that is not 100%. Well, yeah, I would say about 90 to 100% improved. And again, I feel like this goes back to the outer space thing. I feel like the outer space still feels like really empty, especially in the areas that don't have a planet or don't have a path on it. That feels vastly empty. So that's the reason why I'm probably going to get this 90% improved, because I still feel like that could be tweaked a lot, or tweaked a significant amount. But other than that, I feel like that is all the issues, at least that I had from last time. Maybe one or two more or one or two less. Not entirely sure. I didn't keep some accurate notes on this. All I can doing is working from memory. I know I should keep notes. I do apologize for that. But anyway, that is my notes to the devs. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for tuning in today here on Command Wolf Gaming. Hope you guys enjoyed the footage. Did you guys know only about 10% of you are actually subscribed to the channel? That's right, about 10% of you are actually subscribed to the channel. So make sure to hit that big red subscribe button down below and hit the bell notification button to be notified on when I'm updating the channel, because I'll be updating the channel as often as possible. Like, for instance, I actually live stream every Monday and Friday. That's right, every Monday and Friday to YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, Twitter, and Kick. Again, that is YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, Twitter, and Kick. So if you want to catch those, make sure to hit that big red subscribe button down below and hit that bell notification button to be notified on when I'm updating the channel. And if you do want to see stuff a week ahead of time and also get some exclusive content, you got to make sure to tune into my Rumble channel. That's right, you get exclusive content there that happens a week ahead of time, and also less censored stuff than you would see on YouTube. And you also get exclusive live streams every Wednesday night on Rumble and Twitch as well. So again, if you want to see some more stuff on there, you got to make sure to tune into my Rumble channel. Now, if you do want to help support the channel, you have to go to my merchandise store. That's right, I have a merchandise store. In my merchandise store, I have long sleeve shirts, short sleeve shirts, baseball caps, and beanies. Everything is super comfortable in there, and currently we have the Halloween stuff and also Christmas stuff up. In fact, I am actually going to be taking that stuff down at the end of the holiday season. That's right, it's going to be taken down. The merchandise store will be going away for an extended amount of time until I deem it necessary. So you might never see that merchandise again, or you might see some new merchandise pop up. So all the old designs would be retired. So yeah, if you want to get that, make sure to pick it up now before it's gone. Also, you can also go to my Etsy store, which is wolfwoodandlaser.etsy.com. Again, that is wolfwoodandlaser.etsy.com. You can get a whole bunch of different items personalized for you, your friends, your enemies, your grannies, frenemies, your dog, your cat, your whatever, goldfish. You can get whatever you want in there, and you can get it personalized to whatever you need it for. Great for stocking stuffers, because obviously the holiday season is right around the corner. So everything is great for stocking stuffers, as well as for your own personal gains if you want to get them. So make sure to take a look at that, because we have a variety of stuff on there, like necklaces, coasters, keychains, ornaments, glass sets. Yeah, we got a good amount of things that you can pick up. Anyway, guys, thank you all for tuning in today here on Commander Wolf Gaming. As always, like, subscribe, and share, spread the love, and hope to see you next time here on Commander Wolf Gaming. Bye bye now.